Hi, everyone. Today is day 6 of my health journey. This morning's weigh-in was 317.2. That's a slight decline from yesterday and the day before when I was at 317.6. I'll take it. Yesterday was a little lower in exercise than I had hoped with only 940 active calories on my Apple Watch. My goal is to hit 1,000 every day, and I've been good all week, but yesterday was just a bit short. My steps were low as well, at about 3,000. I'm doing my best to make up for that today. The main reason for the lower numbers was that I ended up running errands for about 3 hours in the car and I didn't quite manage to make up the gap. I need to concentrate on getting my cardio in earlier in the day so that that's not at risk. Today I wanted to talk about what the heck an A1C is. Beyond knowing that it measures your blood sugar over a longer period of time than a glucose test, I've never known much about it, so I did a little research. The acronym A1C refers specifically to a component of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. In medical term, hemoglobins are divided into several types, and A1C is one such type. The A stands for adult type of a hemoglobin, and the 1C denotes a specific subtype of adult hemoglobin that has glucose, or sugar, attached to it. Thus, when we talk about an A1C test in the context of diabetes, it's measuring the percentage of hemoglobin A1C compared to the total hemoglobin, indicating how much glucose, sugar, is bound to the hemoglobin in your blood cells. This gives an estimate of average blood sugar levels over the past 2 or 3 months. Now, how does it work? Whenever we have glucose or sugar in our bloodstream, it naturally binds to the hemoglobin in our blood cells. The higher our blood sugar levels are, the more hemoglobin gets glycated. That means it gets coated with sugar. Since our red blood cells live for about 120 days, the A1C test gives us a good picture of our average blood sugar levels over 3 months. And the best part is, you don't need to fast before taking this test. But why is A1C so important? Well, for starters, it's used to diagnose prediabetes and diabetes. Generally, an A1C level of 6.5 or higher on 2 separate tests means you have diabetes. But it's not just about diagnosis, it's a critical tool for anyone managing diabetes. It helps us see how well our diet, exercise, and medications are working to keep our blood sugar levels in check. One good glucose reading is great, but it only tells you how you're doing on the day. A1C tells you how you're doing over time. Higher A1C levels are linked to a greater risk of complications like nerve damage and heart problems, so it's a key indicator for our overall health. Plus, it guides doctors in adjusting treatments or medications as needed. So that's the lowdown on A1C. Whether you're dealing with diabetes or just keeping an eye on your health, knowing about A1C is important. That's it for today. I hope you found this interesting. I'm certainly glad to know a little more about A1C since it's become such a huge part of my life. As I said a couple days back, my A1C is at 10.2, which is way too high. Getting that number down is one of my biggest reasons for starting the health journey. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe. Commenting is even better. And I'll see you tomorrow.